Morning.
Happy Monday.
Welcome back to Heather.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy to be back.
And welcome
Nice.
back to Gibb. He's back in the control room pushing buttons.
Mm-hmm. The team is back together.
Yeah.
Firing on all cylinders this morning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was off a couple weeks ago. Heather and Gibb were off last week, and now we're all back together. So thanks for starting your Monday with us.
Yes.
Gibb, I was kind of waiting. Do you have any comments for all your fans? He says no. I was expecting at least a little something like, thanks for watching, but no. Okay.
Nope, silence over there.
Are you feeling refreshed, relaxed, re-energized, Heather?
Yeah, it's just nice to have a week off to kind of do whatever and sleeping in. And even like 5 or 6 a.m. is sleeping in for me. So it was nice to, dentist appointments and just get some things done without a really strict schedule that I have to stick to. And visited some of the morning show people after work. So couldn't stay away from them. Had to meet up with Brendan and Trevor, our digital content producer. So still had fun though. It was nice. The weather was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So it was nice to be off, but was definitely ready to come back. By Friday, I was like, just like having that structure back.
That's a big part of it. Yeah, we were only able to spend like a week and a half apart from each other, and I'm like, let's meet up. So I'm glad it happened. Glad you're back, Heather.
Had to hear about your vacation, but if we waited till today to meet up, it would have been like 2.5 weeks without seeing you.
It would have been too long.
Too long, Brendan. Yeah.
So we're all back together. We have the weather quiz. We have brand new standings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things are not looking
hopefully
too
all
good
of
in
you
my
enjoyed
favor.
Trevor. I'm sure he did a good job last week. So
oh, for sure.
Definitely appreciative of how hard he worked last week, and especially on a Friday for us. So grateful for our storm team that helps each other out. So.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was telling us about his sleep schedule, how he'd go to bed right after the morning show.
Yeah.
And then wake up at 7 and take a cold shower or something. That's how he
got
all of his energy. Because he didn't drink any coffee. I know you don't normally. Heather, you don't drink coffee. I think you had an energy drink today.
Oh.
No?
I did.
Oh, did? Okay, I was going to say, I thought I saw a can.
I did.
Yeah.
I brought one just because it's just like hard to kind of be up at that hour if not like used to it. So not that I really needed it, but just in case. So Trevor says he's never had coffee. So I don't know.
Oh, really? Never had coffee? Okay.
Never. He doesn't, I don't even know if he knows that he likes it or not because he's never tasted it. So who knows? But
yeah. Already have people commenting and guessing the weather quiz, Heather.
Cool. Yeah, so we'll get into the weather quiz. We'll get into the forecast. And then if you guys have any questions aside from that, we have a little bit of extra stuff to talk about today too. So I'll show you what that looks like. But start off with the weather quiz. We've seen record low ice cover on the Great Lakes this winter. How much of the Great Lakes have ice cover right now? Is it 0%, 0.6, or 1.2? And then we'll show you the weather quiz standings. Brennan off to a great start this week.
Not so much.
He was hoping to probably have a nice streak.
I was confident in my answer.
You were confident.
And then Heather's like, no.
I was like, everyone is right except Brendan. So. All right, we'll talk about the forecast. We did wake up to some snowflakes. We're still seeing some flurries around. So if you head out the door, especially south of the bridge, you could be seeing some flurries in the air. It's very isolated and light right now. So drier air mass is trying to work its way in. That's why we're kind of seeing a pause in our lake effect snow. We could still see some on and off chances today, though. So not everyone will see snow, especially if you are over in Alpena, Presqu'île, even Mount Morenci. Likely not going to see a lot of snow until later today. So that is what the next few hours will look like. Again, most of us will kind of stay dry into the afternoon, hanging on to overcast skies. And then by dinner hour, we're going to start to see a little bit more snow moving in. And our winds are going to start to shift more out of the southwest tonight too. But that's what, the next few hours will look like into our evening. Now, today's the last official day of winter. Certainly feels like it. Tomorrow, as you're waking up, first official day of spring, meant to say spring. And you can see it looks just like winter. And this forecast is not great if you don't like snow. So we're going to wake up to some snow outside your window early tomorrow morning. That will carry into the first half of our day. We'll start to move off the map on the eastern side. So especially over Chippewa counties, even Mackinac could see a little bit of some snow into the afternoon, but the northern lower will see a break. And then we're going to see another round of lake effect snow by the evening. So we'll start to see some lake effect snow bands mainly setting up over the eastern upper peninsula. I do think the eastern upper has a better chance to pick up quite a few inches of snow by tomorrow throughout the day. Here's a look at our snowfall forecast, at least for the immediate forecast from now until really in the overnight hours tomorrow. Generally speaking, a trace upwards of 1 to 2 inches of snow on the higher end. So especially in our snowbelt regions like Otsego, Antrim, and Kalkaska has a better chance to pick up closer to 2 inches of snow by tomorrow. But again, not really everyone will see a whole lot of snow today. Tomorrow is the first official day of spring, and it technically arrives 11:06 p.m. Eastern time. Now, we're going to see more winter-like weather, though. And this week is Severe Weather Awareness Week. So I just want to quickly talk about some severe weather awareness stuff. Definitely make sure you have a way to receive alerts from the storm team, us here. If we're not live on air, we'll be on social media. But also the NOAA Weather Radio is another good resource to make sure you're getting those warnings, especially if you're not by the TV or don't have your phone. If thunder roars, goes indoors, that's a really good way of remembering that lightning can strike at any time, even if it doesn't look like there are storms above your head. Make sure you're staying away from windows, especially in severe weather, because you never know if a tornado or high winds will push those windows and break them. So you want to make sure you're in interior room, especially in your house if you don't have a basement, and stay away from the windows. And then pick a tornado safe room in your home. A good spot, usually if it's not the basement, is your bathroom. In the shower, it's the safest spot. If you have windows in your bathroom, try to pick the hallway or somewhere where it's a little bit more protected. And if you're driving, try to take the exit off the roadway and park. Or if you could get inside a building so you're safer, that is your best bet. You don't really want to stay in your car if you can help it with severe weather. So if you have any questions with Severe Weather Awareness Week, I'm happy to answer them, but those are just some general tips as far as having a plan. Make sure you know where you're going if you do have a tornado warning or even severe thunderstorm warning in your area, and just make sure you're getting alerts so you are aware of when and where that storm is at all times. For some forecast highs today, we're going to see them in the 20s and 30s. So mainly at freezing or below freezing in the eastern upper peninsula. Mainly afternoon snow will be possible there. We are going to see gusty northwesterly winds today too, sitting right at freezing in Mayo, 29 in Grayling and Gaylord. Right below freezing in Bel Air and Boyne City, some scattered lake effect snow. We'll see 30 at Roscommon, Houghton Lake, Cadillac, and 33 in Ludington and Manistee. Tonight will be a brisk, breezy evening across northern Michigan. As our next system moves in, winds will start to shift out of the southwest tonight. We're going to see some scattered snow moving in, mainly late in the late evening, and then cloudy skies in the eastern upper peninsula. We'll see 25 in Gaylord, 22 in Grayling, some scattered snow showers, 27 in Traverse City and Northport, 30 over in Benzie County, some scattered snow showers, 32 in Pentwater, and then 23 over in Cadillac. Here's a look at the extended forecast for snow lovers. This might be the nice little last taste of winter we have if you want to get a little bit of some last minute skiing in, if the ski resorts are still open. So we are going to see a little bit of a chance for some snow tomorrow, being the first official day of spring, on and off chances. And then Wednesday, we'll see some scattered lake effect snow lingering into the day, and then isolated to few snow showers on Thursday, and then more snow into the weekend forecast as well.
All right. And I know you've been gone a bit, Heather. Do you want to guess, though, who's at the top of the list this morning?
I believe it is probably Christopher.
You are spot on.
Yes.
Yep.
There's like a 50-50 shot.
Between Christopher or Paul.
Paul.
Yeah.
And maybe Gail. It just depends. The early risers.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's 27. It's mostly cloudy in Farmington Hills. Thank you for that, Christopher. Chris is watching from a chilly Chicago. Got Christopher, Chris. A lot of times we have Paul and then Paula back to back, but not today. Paul is saying good morning from Rogers City. He's saying good morning to Heather and Gibb. Hi, Paul. We got Susan Lash Sims watching again. It's cloudy and 24 in Kalkaska. Gail has her emojis in there. We got a bunny rabbit, with Easter not too far away. I'm guessing that's what she means. The sunflower and then the sunshine emoji. She's saying good morning again. It's 26 and snowing in Kingsley.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Joel is watching from the Pleasanton Patriots Pub. It's 28 degrees. Flurries where he is. And Mark talking about a cold front going through his area. Zephyr Hills, Florida. 78 degrees and rainy. Must have not been a very strong cold front.
Yeah, it seems pretty weak. That's the weakest cold front I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I think maybe 60s will be valid, but
he did have
humor.
Right. He did have LOL in his comments, so maybe he's trying to be funny. Maybe seeing the temperatures that we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
It's 27. It's cloudy. Back to winter is what Paula is saying from Boyne Falls. Susan Radke is watching from the Akiak Lake Zoo. Got Jackie watching. She's reporting 24 in Kalkaska and a lot of snow. Hi, Jackie.
Yeah, Kalkaska's been seeing consistent snow like all morning long.
Christopher's guessing 0.6%, as is Susan Lash Sims. Paula is guessing what I guessed, 1.2%. Tom is saying, welcome back, Heather.
Thank you, Tom.
Joel and Mark both guessing 0.6%. Jackie guessing 1.2%. Susie Q is watching from down south in Florida, maybe not too far from Mark. She's saying, welcome back, Heather. 73 in Florida. It'll be in the 80s. She's loving the warm weather, staying busy with swimming and biking and walking with no coat. I'm off for my bike ride. Sorry, Michigander, she says.
No coat. That's not an option for us today. I had my parka hanging up in my closet. And I was like, oh, I'll be fine with my sweatshirt this morning. It was cold this morning.
Very chilly.
I should have known better, but I was like, nah, I'll be all right.
Yeah, now you'll be obviously keeping a closer eye, shall we say, on the forecast.
Yeah.
When you were on vacation, I don't blame you.
Yeah, and I love weather, but like I just needed a break, you guys.
Yeah.
So I didn't even watch the news. I just looked at my watch for like the current temperature if I was leaving. And I was just like, you know what? It's going with the flow.
I think everybody understands that.
Yeah.
We got Seth watching from a cloudy and cold Petoskey. Susie Q is guessing 1.2. Dwayne is guessing 0. Nothing.
Nada.
Deanna's watching. 0.6% is her guess. Our friend and coworker Trevor Drew watching and saying, good to have you back, Heather and Gibb.
It's good to be back. And I love Trevor being here in the mornings too, which is like all is right. Everything's just like all the pieces are fitting together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good way to look at it. What did Trevor say as he walked in today? Something like, oh yeah, the morning show is at full strength.
Full
power
strength.
again.
Yeah. Full power.
Yeah. And we say that just the team's back together. Again, we're very thankful for our other coworkers.
Yeah. And Trevor did a great job. It's not no hate on him.
No,
but when all of us are here doing our regular jobs, things just go a little bit smoother for us because we're used to each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I said, I'm like, that could sound wrong. It's nothing against anybody. All right, it's 28 in East Jordan for Nancy. Gail is guessing B for the quiz, 0.6%. Nancy's guessing the same thing. My mom's watching.
Hi, Christine.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Hey, Benj. She said, happy Monday, Facebook friends. Welcome back, Heather and Brendan. And 2 dog emojis.
Oh.
Hopefully Benji's.
2 Benjis?
2 Benjis. Oh, boy. I think he likes being the only dog
One
in the
is
house.
enough. Yeah, I can see that.
She's saying, have a good week. Stella celebrated
her
birthday.
Second birthday.
Yesterday, right, Heather?
Yeah. Her first birthday with us. So she definitely knew it was her birthday. We kept being like, oh my God, like giving her extra love and a good treat. And she was just soaking it up yesterday. Just absolutely loving it.
How could she get extra love?
You know what, Brendan? It's hard to believe, but we definitely gave her more. But we're constantly obsessed over her, constantly playing. And Nate's parents got her this like rocket ship. I posted on my Facebook
Okay.
pictures of her, but in the comments, his dad was like, "Happy birthday, Stella." And the rocket ship he bought her the last time they visited has these strings, and she's just been like playing with that toy like constantly.
Yeah.
So we were playing with that for like hours yesterday, and she just like loved it. She was such a happy girl.
Mm-hmm.
So we're so lucky to have her, our little St. Patrick's Day baby.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, happy second birthday to little Miss Stella.
I will let her know that Brennan said that.
The center of your world.
Yeah, pretty much. And then when I left, she's not used to I was home a lot last week. So she was spoiled with all the attention and loves and treats. And I left this morning and she ran out and she was meowing. And I was like, oh, and like daylight saving time has kind of messed her up too. So she was like, probably like, why aren't you feeding me? And, you know, so I'll be home early this morning. So she'll be okay. But she was trying to join me at work though.
Well, speaking of animals, speaking of pets, our friends at Michigan Doodle Rescue Connect saying, watching you with our sleepy puppy.
Aw, love it. I love when Stella's sleepy. She's lovey, but like the less sassy. When she's all sleepy, she just wants to be pet and loved. And
now also they're saying that Echo is getting adopted. Wasn't what was the story with Echo?
The deaf and blind, or just blind?
Maybe.
There was sign language, so maybe just deaf.
Yeah, so you might have to fill us in real quick. But we are seeing that a retired teacher will be taking him to school, sharing his story.
Oh, that's so
well, that's
sweet.
certainly a story that we need to cover.
Yeah, I think maybe they're downstate though, because I remember Mark reaching out to them.
That's right.
And let us know where you're at. But I know it was like probably a far hike for us to go cover. But let us know though if you're in Northern Michigan or the teacher is. If there's some sort of Northern Michigan hook, we would love to cover it. But
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, the dog is deaf and learned ASL.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Animals are so smart.
Puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Echo. So yeah, let us know on the location.
Love that name too, and those pictures.
Yeah,
all over Facebook are so cute.
And Jackie's saying she guessed she missed the right answer.
Not yet.
Oh, they're near Midland, but we will go all over Michigan.
Oh.
So yeah, Midland's a little bit of a hike. That's more like the Flint, Bay City, Saginaw TV market. So, but either way, I appreciate the update. We appreciate the update.
Yeah.
And you're doing great work, it sounds. So appreciate that.
And the puppies are definitely fortunate to have you.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like Christopher is going to be teaching some family history at a class. This one is on the website Family Search. It's happening Tuesday in April the 23rd down in Livonia, a little closer to our friends at Michigan Doodle Rescue Connect.
Yeah.
And it sounds like so it'd be Echo's family is closer to us. Yeah, they said his family is closer to you. So.
Oh, cool.
But you know our email address. If there are additional details, I know it's kind of hard to follow along the conversation and type. So yeah, let us know. If there's anything in like Clare North, let us know. That's more of our viewing area. So
yeah. Even Clare is a little far for us to drive, but we'd still try to cover it.
Oh, I did a story one time, back 10 years ago. Like, was it Harrison, Gladwin area?
Ooh, yeah.
Anyway, it was like 2.5-ish hours one way, did the story, drove back to Traverse City, which is where our station is, and put the news story together and put on the 6 o'clock news. So
that is such a long day.
It's possible.
Yeah.
And that was a quick day with writing and editing video. And,
and I've done the trip to Manistee and a little bit south of there. Still a long day. A lot of driving.
In case you don't know, we have a very large viewing area. Now, this is obviously different. The digital studio's digital. Anybody can watch it. But with our TV viewing area, we have the largest TV viewing area, geographically speaking, east of the Mississippi. So we have 26-ish counties.
26 counties, yeah. We'll say that.
Yeah. So it's a lot of area to cover.
And we're all based, for the most part, in TC or a little bit more north of TC.
Yep.
So we got to drive around everywhere.
And we have Danny. He's our bureau reporter in Petoskey. And then
Mhm.
Audrey is based out of Roscommon.
Mm-hmm.
And so we do our best to cover all of northern Michigan. Let's see. Is family closer to you? Oh, it looks like we're all caught up on comments.
Cool. Awesome. Well, we'll reveal the weather quiz and
Sure.
then see if you, and then the standings, and then see if you guys have any other comments, questions, concerns, thoughts. So
Yeah.
We've seen record low ice cover on the Great Lakes this winter. How much of the Great Lakes are covered with ice right now?
Good question.
Yeah. Brendan, what were you thinking earlier?
Just one. I was thinking maybe a couple weeks ago. Oh, you want to know right now? Oh, I missed that part of the question.
He gets
right now
1.2, you guys.
Right now it's 0.6%.
Right now. Yeah, that's written in the details.
I know.
Yeah, it's right there, Brendan. So 0.6% is the answer. And here's a look at our standings. Brendan is on a hot streak this week, 0 for 1. We'll see how that plays out. Director Gibb and producer Sarah, 1 for 1. And our Facebook viewer, that was Pat, at 1 for 1 this morning.
You notice Gibb was very quick to take that standing
He did,
graphic.
because he's very proud of it.
Graphic, yeah.
He
Nice
was
job,
not
Gibb.
crying. Gibb joked earlier in the show when I revealed the standings, and then Brendan was in a story that he was trying hard not to cry for losing.
It's tough.
It is tough.
Director Dan did a pretty good job. He was, I think, 3 for 4
Oh.
last week.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even there on, a week ago today. I guess there was no weather quiz or something, or no standings or something like
no
that.
No standing because no Facebook Live. I don't know. Yeah.
Something
no
like
Live.
that. But yeah, so Dan did a nice job. I can't remember what Sarah did. I think she was like 2 for 4. I think I was 1 for 4. Didn't do too well.
Well, when Allie filled in for you, she was, I think, almost 100%. So
nice job, Allie.
Yeah.
She's a smart cookie, that one.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. We have our friend and weather watcher, Alice, chiming in. She said, good morning. I heard your voicemail this morning, Alice, or at least the beginning of it.
Yeah.
She welcomed Heather back.
Yes. Happy to be back, Alice. Love hearing your voice in the morning.
Sounds like our friends did pretty well, at least what I see here on the screen. Susan Lash Sims, Joel, Christopher, all 1 for 1, as is Nancy. Alice typed Gibb and then 4 thumbs up emojis. So
looks like you got a cheerleader, Gibb. Yeah, for going 0 for 10, you just said. Yeah, someone's got to cheer you on.
And Susie Q said she's 0 for 1. Got the days right, Brendan, LOL, she said. Paula and Jackie, I feel your pain. 0 for 1 on this Monday. We'll try again tomorrow.
You will.
How does that sound?
Yeah, we got the rest of the week, you guys.
Yep.
We'll be here.
Yep.
So, all right. Little programming note for those who will try to probably be watching this Wednesday. We probably won't have this Facebook Live on Wednesday. I will be traveling down to Cadillac for another elementary school visit.
That calendar is packed.
It is.
All
like
your visits,
I'm booked
right?
out into May now.
Wow.
So, and then we're going to be at the end of the school year
Mhm.
pretty soon. So, yeah, I got a lot of visits, and then we're going to Kalkaska, and then where else? There's another one. Yeah, all over the place. So all the counties.
So you've already been to Cadillac, so you're going back.
Mhm.
So you've been there, Benzie County. Am I missing one?
Well, I did TCAPS Montessori.
That's right, TCAP, so Traverse
just
City.
Traverse City. And then I'll be over to Kalkaska.
And this
then I
whole
think-
segment, Heather's weather lessons, didn't start too long ago. So yeah, been busy.
Been a busy girl. So hitting the ground running this week with all
Yep.
of that. So just in case you don't watch tomorrow, I just thought I would mention it since we're all here on Monday.
Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching. Looks like we're all caught up. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Have a good Monday.